True or false? I quit my day job to become a full-time trivia host, and a guy at trivia just recently told me, don't quit your day job. That one's true. But that guy was also a hairdresser, so come on. I've got 12 true or false questions for you on today's episode. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to the Trivia with Buds podcast. This is the show that comes out every single day and tests your knowledge. We got pop culture trivia from all walks of life. Sometimes I have a guest on, sometimes it's just me asking questions, and today I've got 12 true or false questions for you, 6 of which are meant for kids, 6 of which are meant for adults. I talked about hosting trivia full-time in the intro to this episode. That is true. That is what I do now for the last 9 months or so. It's my gig. It's my favorite thing to do, and they say if you can find a way to take the thing you do and make money from it, then do the hell out of it, so that's what I'm up to. If you have a passion, do it as much as you can on the side until it can become like your main thing. That's what I did for a long time. And I started out in stand-up comedy, and that kind of transitioned into this hosting kind of a thing, and that is how I make my income now. So it took me like 6 years to do that. I started in 2012 when I moved to LA, and if you want to hear more about this, you can check out episode 70, which is called How to Host a Trivia Night. Put it out about 9 months or a year ago, something like that, and I sit down with my friend Jim Fields, who is a trivia host in Nebraska under the name The Askin' Nebraskan. And Jim just kind of grilled me about what it takes to get a company started and how to get your first gig and stuff like that. So if you want some info on starting your own trivia night, go back and listen to episode 70 of this show, back when we used to number the episodes. You can search on iTunes, Google Play, or Libsyn if you want to find that episode. And I will link it in the show notes as well. Even if you don't want to host trivia, I think it's a good episode for you to get some info out of if you're looking to move to LA or just kind of start a side business of any kind. Today's episode is about true or false questions. 6 of them, like I said, are aimed at adults, 6 are aimed at kids. But to be honest, it's 50-50 every time, and I don't think it really matters because I could not get some of the kid ones. So we'll see how you do. I'm going to read all 12 true or false questions, then we'll take a quick break, and then we'll go over the answers, and we'll jump into those true or false questions right now. Here we go. All right, all different categories and themes on this quick 12 questions about true or false type things. Here is question number 1. Salvador Dali painted something called Guernica. Guernica. G-U-E-R-N-I-C-A. Guernica. Salvador Dali painted Guernica. Is that true or false? Question number 2. The Simpsons creator Matt Groening's parents are named Homer and Marge. Is that true or false? Simpsons creator Matt Groening's parents are named Homer and Marge. Is that true or false? Question number 3. The Three Musketeers were named Athos, Aramis, and Aortos. Is that true or false? The Three Musketeers were named Athos, Aramis, and Aortos. Is that true or false? Question number 4. The mathematical formula for the area of a parallelogram is B times H. Question number 4. The mathematical formula for the area of a parallelogram is B times H. Question number 5. As well as being the creator of James Bond, novelist Ian Fleming wrote the children's story Mary Poppins. Is that true or false? Number 5. As well as being the creator of James Bond, novelist Ian Fleming wrote the children's story Mary Poppins. Question number 6. There are only 4 words in the English language that start with the letters DW. Is that true or false? Number 6. There are only 4 words in the English language that start with the letters DW. Number 7, it took Pharrell Williams only 1 hour to write his smash hit Happy. Is that true or false? Number 7, it took Pharrell Williams only 1 hour to write his smash hit Happy. Question number 8. Leona Lewis had a number 1 in over 30 countries with Bleeding Love. Number 8, Leona Lewis had a number 1 in over 30 countries with Bleeding Love. Is that true or false? Number 9, a decibel is a measurement of light. Number 9, a decibel is a measurement of light. Is that true or false? Number 10, as bananas ripen, they change from brown to yellow to green. Question number 10, as bananas ripen, they change from brown to yellow to green. True or false? Number 11, there are 300 minutes in 4 hours. Is that true or false? There are 300 minutes in 4 hours. And the last question, number 12, the blue whale is the largest known animal on Earth. Number 12, the blue whale is the largest known animal on Earth. All right, those are your 12 true or false questions. Let's see how you did. But first, we're going to play a random movie trailer from the late 80s, early 90s. Enjoy this trailer for Cool World.
During his 10 years in prison, Jack Deebs created his own world. It made him very successful.
You're Jack Deebs, the creator of Cool World, right? I can't believe this.
Now he thinks he's going home to the real world. But he's wrong. Real wrong.
Welcome to my world.
You're not in Kansas anymore. Freeze. Cool World Police. I'm a cartoonist. I drew all this.
This place exists with or without you.
Get a little closer here, babe. Give us a kiss.
Go away.
I'm out of here.
I've been waiting for you, darling.
Noids do not have sex with doodles. It's the oldest law in Cool World. If that happens, you call me.
I got it, boss.
Since it's only a dream, indulge your fantasies. The man is in the bedroom. Are you gonna follow the rules? Or are you gonna follow your instincts?
I'm about to make an unscheduled trip to the other side. Buster.
This is gonna be the biggest disaster the Cool World has ever seen.
Stop! Cease!
Nobody's gonna stop me now.
You look good in the flesh. It's almost a shame I gotta take you back.
I just wanna be real.
You gotta slow down.
Not on your life, pal.
Enough out of you, kitty. This place should be erased.
Hey, it's a living.
Cool World.
We may not be real to you as yet, but we will be.
Cool World. I've never seen it. I remember always wanting to rent it, but I think it was kind of an adult movie, even though there's animation in it, like Roger Rabbit. And my mom was like, no, you're not watching that. That woman's animated legs are too scandalous. So I've never seen Cool World, but I do have it on VHS. I'm actually looking at a copy of it right now. So I'm going to watch it before I give it away as a trivia prize at some weird trivia night. Here are the answers to the questions that I asked you. They were true or false for today's episode. This was from a game, by the way, called True or False, Fact or Fiction, 600 Questions for Big and Little Braniacs. This is Professor Murphy's Emporium of Entertainment. So I think this is something you'd buy at like a travel shop, probably for the car. I'm guessing that's probably where somebody bought this. I think this was given to me by my friend Amber McGeechee or Melissa Wood, who have been on the show before doing some board game and country music trivia, if you want to go back and check out their episode. But here are the answers for those 12 questions. Number 1, Salvador Dali painted Guernica. I don't know why I can't say that. Guernica. That was false, because that is a famous painting by Pablo Picasso. So Pablo Picasso painted Guernica, not Salvador Dali. Number 2, The Simpsons creator Matt Groening's parents are named Homer and Marge. Is that true or false? It was true. He also has an older sister named Lisa and a younger sister named Maggie, which is crazy. Number 3, the 3 musketeers were named Athos, Aramis, and Aortos. That was false. They were Athos, Aramis, and Porthos. So not Aortos, but Porthos. Number 4, the mathematical formula for the area of a parallelogram is B times H. That is true. You multiply the length of the base by the perpendicular height. So that is B times H. Man, do I hate math. Just reading that question makes me mad. Number 5, as well as being the creator of James Bond, novelist Ian Fleming wrote the children's story Mary Poppins. That is false. So I think Mary Poppins was written by P.S. Travers, right? Wasn't there a movie about that with Walt Disney, Tom Hanks? I don't know. I didn't see it. But Ian Fleming did write Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which is very Mary Poppins-like. So Chitty Chitty Bang Bang by the James Bond guy. Number 6, there are only 4 words in the English language that start with the letters DW. This one is true, and it kind of blew me away. I was trying to think of another one, and I couldn't do it. The 4 words are dwindle, dwarf, dwell, and dweeb. Dwindle, dwarf, dwell, and dweeb. So that's what we're looking for there. Number 7, it took Pharrell Williams only 1 hour to write the smash hit Happy. That is true. It might seem crazy, but it's fact. Now, that's all it says on the card, so I don't know how they verified that, but they're just saying it's a fact. Number 8, Leona Lewis had a number 1 in over 30 countries with Bleeding Love. That was true. It was the biggest selling single in the world in 2008. I have no idea who Leona Lewis is, and I don't know the song Bleeding Love, and you can't tell me that I do. Number 9, a decibel is a measurement of light. That is false. It's a measurement of sound. The decibels that you're listening to right now on this podcast. Go with sound. Number 4, as bananas ripen, they change from brown to yellow to green. That was false. An unripe banana is green. Then it changes to yellow, then to brown. You probably could have figured that one out. This one was for Little Braniacs, as you might have guessed. And number 11, there are 300 minutes in 4 hours. False. For 4 hours is equal to 240 minutes. So you were an hour short. You should have guessed an hour short of 300 minutes. And the last question, number 12, the blue whale is the largest known animal on Earth. They say true. They can weigh up to as much as 190 tons and measure 98 feet from head to tail. So blue whale, biggest on Earth. Although I don't know if that counts like the giant squid, which I thought was the biggest thing. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is the blue whale. I don't know. I'll have to verify that. But those are your 12 true or false questions. Hope you had a good time playing along and trying to guess the answers to those. Those are fun because they're either one thing or another, and then you get to learn a little fact, which is great. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you did well on the podcast. Send me your answer sheet. I always like seeing those on a little Post-it note or index card. You can tweet me at RyanBudds, RyanBudds, and let me know how you did. Also, guys, like my Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, go to Trivia with Buds, Budds, just like the name of the show, and give the page a like for daily pop culture news and trivia questions and videos for my live shows and tons more. I would love to have you over on that page if you like this podcast. If you have an event coming up, think about hiring me to host some trivia, some bingo, some comedy, whatever you need me to do. I believe I can do it. Go to triviawithbuds.com, click on the contact link, and send me a message on the contact form. People do it every day, and I'm working on some really fun stuff, something possibly in Windsor, Connecticut, which I've never been to before. I think it's close to WWE headquarters, so I'm excited about that. And something in possibly Toronto, another place I've never been before. Thanks for listening to today's episode with the true or false questions. Tomorrow we'll have something totally different, and I hope you check that out too. Subscribe so you get new episodes on your phone every single day. Thanks for telling a friend. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.